Good evening viewers, welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines. Vice President urges universities to encourage students to do projects in the field of renewable energy. Coal India restores green cover of Jayant Open Cast in Singrauli district of Madhya Pradesh. Emerging fuels added as fifth pillar in US-India strategic clean energy partnership. Coming to the details. The Vice President of India, Shri M. Venkaiah Naidu, inaugurated 2.4 megawatt capacity solar power plant at Pondicherry University. In his speech at the event, he stressed on few key areas in harnessing solar energy to its full potential. India still relies heavily on imported components such as solar cells and modules. He stressed the importance of Atmanirbharata in solar energy through active participation of the states and by encouraging small players. The lack of trained force is a bottleneck in our exponential growth in the sector. Investing in training and upskilling the workforce in adopting the latest technologies through the scheme of Suryamitra. Stressing the importance of innovation in the solar sector, Sri Naidu suggested exploring alternative avenues to install ground-mounted PV systems. In this context, he cited the instance of floating solar plants on water, particularly the NTPC's floating solar power plant of 100 megawatt capacity at Ramagundam in Telangana. He pointed out the rooftop mounted solar plants are sustainable option and need to be encouraged. The Vice President also called upon universities to proactively take up research and projects which have a component of renewable energy. He advised educational institutions to encourage students to take up final year projects and internships in the field of renewable energy and in material sciences. This will not only improve their employment prospects but will also help in promoting innovations and improvements in our domestic solar industry. General notion is that the mining degrades land and disturbs ecological balance. Coal India, through its green mission, not only reclaiming land to its original shape but also enhancing green cover along with coal mining activity. Emphasis is to have simultaneous backfilling of land after open cast coal mining operation and dense plantation thereon to maintain environmental equilibrium. Jayant Open Cast coal project is one of the largest projects of Coal India, spread across 3,200 hectares located in Singrauli district of Madhya Pradesh. Mining operation in this project started way back in the year 1975-76. In line with the Green Cover mission, massive plantation is being carried out every year in and around the project, which includes reclaimed area and overburden dump areas with the help of Madhya Pradesh Rajya Van Vikas Nigam Limited. The pre-mining forest cover has around 1,180 hectares, which has now increased to a level of 1,419 hectares of green cover. This is about 45% of total leasehold area of the project. The target is to have over 2,600 hectare area covered under green cover after closure of the mine, which will be more than doubling of pre-mining stage. Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas Hardeep Singh Puri co-chaired a virtual ministerial meeting with US Secretary of Energy Jennifer Granholm to launch the revamped US-India Strategic Clean Energy Partnership. The SCEP was launched in accordance with the US-India Climate and Clean Energy Agenda 2030 partnership announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Joe Biden at Leadership Summit on Climate held in April this year. The two sides announced the addition of fifth pillar on emerging fuels, which signals joint resolve to promote clean energy fuels. With this, the SCEP intergovernmental engagement now spread across 5 pillars of cooperation: power and energy efficiency, responsible oil and gas, renewable energy, sustainable growth, and emerging fuels. The meeting also reviewed the progress on the Indian US Civil Nuclear Energy Cooperation institutionalization of India Energy Modeling Forum with constitution of 6 task force for carrying out research and modeling in different areas. Expand the scope of the work to include smart grid and grid storage as a part of second phase of partnership to advance clean energy R initiative anchored on the Indian side by Departments of Science and Technology. Develop better understanding on methane abatement, strengthen the electric grid in India to support large-scale integration of renewables, including through smart grids, energy storage, flexible resources and distributed energy resources, and ensure reliable and resilient grid operations as well as promoting energy efficiency and conservation measures. Additional news today. Tripura Renewable Energy Development Agency to electrify 23 villages through microgrid solar power plant at a cost of 2.3 crore rupees. Union Power Minister meets US Special Envoy for Climate to find solutions for making energy transition economically viable. Punjab State Electricity Regulatory Commission dismisses Punjab State Power Corporation Limited review petition on approval of PPAs with DVC, Pragati Gas Power Station, Meja Urja Nigam Private Limited, aggregating to 885 megawatt capacity on grounds of high cost of power. Price discovery at Power Exchange. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 181.35 million units of power for tomorrow, cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details. Price discovered during night, 2 rupees 58 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day, 2 rupees 62 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening, 4 rupees 27 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock, 3 rupees 5 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 3 rupees 14 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. Thank you and good day.